I now recognize Honorable Swart.
Thank you, House Chair. House Chair, the ACDP notes that the net effect of these adjustments is an increase in the 2023 budget allocation by 48.8 billion. And this bill proposes additional funding for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of provincial municipal infrastructure damaged by the December and April floods, which includes schools, roads, and other infrastructure. Additional funding is also to be provided for the protection and care of flood victims, which will be used for the provision of formula, disposable nappies, the provision of meals, and the payment of shelter-based social workers and social worker supervisors. The ACDP is, however, concerned that disaster relief funds did not reach flood victims in time. In August, 2.2 billion rand in flood relief for victims was approved, but very little was paid to service providers. This issue was highlighted by the ad hoc committee on flood disaster relief and recovery, which was of the view that much more needed to be done for flood victims, as many were still living in unacceptable conditions in temporary accommodation. This issue is also referred to in the report before us today. The medium-term budget policy statement also indicated that provincial and municipal governments are facing pressures from rising costs and basic services and social services over the medium term. This is a result of fiscal constraints and funding from other sources being affected by weak economic growth. Now, the ACDP shares deep concerns that almost 90% of municipalities required support and intervention from national and provincial governments. This due to cost pressures, high levels of corruption accompanied by gross incompetence and financial mismanagement. House Chair, this is a shocking indictment, as it is at the local government level where basic services such as water, sanitation, electricity reticulation, roads and community services should be provided. Sadly, this is not in the case in many municipalities, which has resulted in service delivery protests. Now, while National Treasury will be allocating additional funds, many municipalities are in a shocking financial state, and this appears to have been ongoing for a number of years. And we see continual turnaround strategies, but very little is being done to address dysfunctional municipalities. Municipalities now owe Eskom a staggering 53 billion rand. Can these municipalities be entrusted to spend the additional funds allocated in this bill in line with the Municipal Finance Management Act? The ACDP has severe doubts, and for this reason cannot support this bill despite its good intentions. I thank you.
Thank you.